It's Miguel. You high as fuck right now, passing the pod. Thank you for noticing that. It's in the details, right? Come on, man. Ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. There's the boy. Twin Winter.
How you doing?
So, player?
How you doing?
I'm all right, man. I guess considering what's going on.
Man, listen. What I'm here is for the truth, bro. You know.
Yeah,
Like I think
that's the thing about it, man. Is like,
I'm looking for that, bro. And I feel like
yeah, I think there is.
people that really cared about Aaron really want to know the truth, and that's it. Like that's it. It's like why is so many things being thrown under the rug, bro? And, like,
That's right.
it doesn't add up.
And trying to paint false narratives and trying to make it look like, you know, you've been friends with Aaron for like 10 years, right?
Wow.
Right. So why aren't people asking you questions about Aaron? You wrote a lot of his songs, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, a ton, like,
Yeah, you guys are just close friends. You wrote a lot of his songs. You've known him for over 10 years. Why aren't they putting you on platforms and asking you what Aaron was like? Because you've been way more qualified to know what someone was like, knowing them for a decade, than somebody that knew them for less than a year and only spent, in that year, maybe a couple, a month and a half, if that, around them. You know what I mean?
I'm still like this shit still sucks for me, bro. Like waking up and like not being able to call him. And we were working on music for like 2 years, maybe 3 years straight, like literally every day. So
Yeah.
there was a point where we didn't make music for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and then what's it called? Like when I first met him, like I known him for years before we even made any kind of music. But what was I saying? Oh, I was trying to pull it up, but I'm already all the way up. Bro, I forgot what I was talking about.
Yeah, it sucks, bro, for you, especially because what's up?
Is it hard to hear me right now?
No, I can hear you. I can hear you better now, though, than I could before.
Yeah.
Especially because my homeboys are playing music out there, and it's like loud as shit, the bass is knocking.
But the thing is, it's like, bro, like even like I wasn't even trying to do like any interviews or anything. Like, bro, I'm still like going through it right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even want to talk about anything right now. I'd be like, yo, I need some time, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like it's hard to even collect my thoughts about it. You know what I mean? Like, so how am I supposed to like go through memories and stuff? Like, it's hard. Like, bro, I was just going through the text messages. I think I was telling you the other day, like just going through like I have so many iMessages and messages on my computer that I was going through, but it's hard to get through them. You know what I mean? Like, because I wanted to go and get all the songs that we've had and we put together through like all the messages, like, you know what I'm saying, through messages. Like he'll email me. I mean, iMessage me songs, you know? So it was just like emails, like all over text messages and iMessage. So I was going through it, bro, and I wanted to get all those songs that we worked on. There's so many, but like it was hard because I was reading the text as well. You know what I mean? And like, dude, like he was such a good dude. Like to me, at least, like my personal experience, he was a fucking great dude to me. You know? And like he always like it was inspiring me and shit. Like always like, bro, I really appreciate you helping me. I was like, dude, I appreciate you helping, like giving me an opportunity, bro. You know? Like he didn't have to give me an opportunity. Like, you know what I mean? Like he could have worked with pretty much whoever the fuck he wanted to work with. It was Aaron.
Yeah, you guys worked well together, though, man. Excuse me. You guys worked really well together, man. Like, and you guys consistently worked. That's what I noticed the whole time I knew Aaron. You were always consistently working with him on a daily basis, and I've seen him hit you up to write something for him, and you have it done in like an hour, 40 minutes from when he hits
bro.
you up, no matter what
Like
time
3 o'clock.
a day, you
You
know?
know why? And here's the thing, bro. Because I wanted to see Aaron back on top. Cause see, Aaron could have been back on top in this, bro. And like I was trying to tell him, like, hey, bro, listen, if you just didn't focus on, cause like the negative comments and stuff, I'll be like, dude, don't acknowledge them. Don't worry about it. Don't let it get to you. Like, because then when he would start responding to them, and I was like, that was one of the things that I was trying to get him to work on, was like, hey, bro, don't feed into that, because like
Yeah.
you understand who you are, bro. You're fucking legend, bro. Like you don't need to worry about those people. You need to keep doing what you're doing. Do your thing, bro. And he could have easily been back on top, bro. And I believe that you were one of those people that wanted to see him back on top too. And you know, I just think that a lot of people didn't want to push him there for some reason, like, or didn't know like the potential of what Aaron could be, of who Aaron, not just was.
No. They knew the potential, bro. These people aren't stupid. They're very calculating and they're very smart. Just because we don't like them, we can't underestimate their intelligence. They knew his potential. What they were doing is they were sabotaging that so they could keep him at a level that they can control him. Because if he rose any higher, then he'd be around different circles and they wouldn't be able to use him and soak him for money. And and it's sad, bro, but it's like it happened, you know?
You get smarter once you get like the more responsibilities you have. You have to be, you know? So then you realize, like, hey, listen, I got to tighten up if I want to keep this.
Yeah.
And if you don't,
And people look at Aaron and like, oh, he was paranoid, he was this, he was that. But like what they don't like try to do is put themselves in his shoes and think about how many people Aaron met in his life. He probably met way more people than the average person would meet in their, in 10 lifetimes, just because of the nature of what he did, you know what I mean, from the time he was a child, and what level of stardom that he rose to throughout the early 2000s and throughout the 2000s and the late 90s. Like he would have met so many fucking people that he would have became so fucking smart on who was right and who was wrong. You know what I
that's
mean? But here's the thing about it, that gets blinded when addiction gets in the way, right? And when there's people around you, like, this is the thing, bro. If you're going through addiction, you don't want anybody around you that's going to tell you to not
no,
do what you want to
exactly.
do. And all you're going to want around you is people that are going to give you the green light to just be like, yeah, go do it in here. I'll help you get it.
And listen,
You know what I mean? It's just the way it works,
and I'm gonna
man.
be 100%, bro. Like and this is what I wish everybody would be 100%. Like, I'm not gonna say I never partied with Aaron, because I did. You know what I mean? And like I definitely did. But when I saw it getting to a point where it was getting out of control, bro, I was like, yo, hey, bro, listen. I didn't even think out of control. I just thought I don't know if it was out of control, what it was. I just know he wasn't mentally. Mentally something was going on, and I was like, hey, bro, listen, like, talk to me, bro. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
once he started being more like he wouldn't answer as much and stuff like that, then I had a feeling like, okay, what is he trying not to tell us? You know what I mean? And that's usually
Yeah.
what you're talking about when you want to be alone. Because, bro, I've been there before.
Yeah. Yeah, man. People that are in that, when they have drugs, they want to be alone. You know what I mean? They want to be on their own time. When they don't, you see them around because they need to get. As soon as they get, they disappear. They don't want to be social anymore. They want to be off doing their own thing. You know what I mean?
Judge. That's right. Like, they want to do it without being judged, but they know that they're doing something that, like, other people are gonna be like, hey, bro. Like, people that care are gonna be like, hey, bro, maybe you should just take half of that this time. Maybe like a little less this time, and then maybe try to take less and less and less till you don't have to take that anymore. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
and I don't know firsthand because I wasn't out there at the very end, and I feel horrible that I wasn't out there. But I don't know what was going on, what he was taking, what anything. I don't know, and that's what
Yeah.
I think that's the answers I think everybody's looking for, is like, what was he doing? And why was he doing these things? You know what I mean? Like, what was the reasoning? Because I didn't know Aaron to be doing all this shit.
Yeah. Who was around? Who was around him that was influencing
Like,
that?
I don't even care if people know this, bro. I'm not ashamed of it because I'm way past this person. But, bro, like, Aaron was actually, like, I used to be really bad on cocaine. I had to go to rehab for it. And Aaron was one of the people that every time he'd be like, bro, you don't have any of that shit. If you have it at my fucking house, bro, then you gotta fucking leave. Like, he's like, I don't ever want to see you having that shit ever, because I told him I had a problem with it, blah blah blah. And then I did it one time. And he's like, bro, I thought you told me you had a problem. He got really angry with me. So ever since then, I always was on his ass about everything too, because I was like, this was probably like 4 or 5 years ago. But then I was like, all right, bro. So if I think that you're taking too many Xanax, I'm gonna tell you. He was prescribed them, and that was his medication, yes. But sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't think he needed to be taking as much as he was prescribed. So I would tell him that. And, like, that's what a real friend would do. Like, I feel like I don't want to see somebody that's like, all right, bro, you know what I mean? Like, I would wish somebody would call me out on my shit if, like, that was the case. Because I don't want to be looking a certain way. But other people that see, what I don't understand is other people, for some reason, saw that, but it's not like they didn't do anything about it. It's just they didn't say anything. And I think that's just as bad. You know what I mean? Like, not trying to do anything, but like just not saying anything and watching it is kind of like
being ignorant, bro. Literally, just being ignorant for their own financial gain, man. Straight up.
But
I don't know.
and see, that's the thing that like I never looked at Aaron like, because like I've never needed him for anything financially, and I think that was why I had such a good relationship with him, because he was like, he would try to give me stuff, bro, and I'd be like, bro, I honestly just don't need it. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like that I don't take this wrong, that I'm not trying to accept anything from you, bro, but I just really don't need it. He gave me this Breitling watch, and like I really don't wear it or anything, because I feel like I still feel bad that he gave it to me. Like, he gave it to me as a gift, and he was like, bro, here. And I was like, bro, I felt bad taking it. You know what I mean? Even though he was trying, he gifted it to me. It was like one of those things that, like, I still to this day, bro. The one thing I would do, though, every time I went to Aaron's house, I had like 5 pairs of shoes, because I would leave my shoes and I would take a pair of his shoes every time. I would switch shoes. He would call me. He'd be like, hey, bro, you left your shoes. I'd be like, no, but I took your shoes.
He's lucky he didn't have a size 12. I would have taken those Dolce & Gabbanas, man. Those red ones that look like they like walk down the yellow brick road, man.
He was, and he had so many pairs of Yeezys, so I got a pair of Yeezys. Like, and then one time I got this pair. Well, I got them right here, actually. They're actually right here. I don't even know what these things are, bro. I know the Nikes, but these were Aaron's. He was like, if they're outside in the rain, bro. And I was like, Aaron, what are these outside in the rain for? He's like, oh, bro, they're ruined. Throw them out. And I said, no. Not throwing these out.
No, the last time that I saw him in person, bro, I left a pair of my shoes in the back of the rental, and like, I don't know if he took them or not, but they were too big for his feet. Like I said, man, I would have tried to trade.
So yes,
But I ended up leaving them there anyway.
it takes some things from Aaron, but like in funny ways. And I left my shoes, even though they weren't as nice as his. He thought it was funny too, and it was more of a joke. But yeah, that was it. Like, that was pretty much the only thing. You know how many times he was like, bro, I want you to be Rackus Records, bro. I want you to be my artist. And I was like, Aaron, you don't have to fucking sign me for me to help you, bro. Like, listen, like, I'll just, whatever you need. Like, he would be like, bro, I want this song. I want that song. Like, all right, say no more, bro. It's yours. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Like, that's what you wanted? All right. Fucking your song, buddy. And like, dude, I was going through the messages, and just the messages alone, compared to beats he sent me and songs that we sent back and forth, I already have 200. Probably.
Yeah, I know you guys had a lot of songs, man. Like, incredible amount.
Yeah, crazy. Or they might be songs that we sent back and forth, But still, that's a lot of files, bro. And I'm not even done. I'm not even halfway done with them, because I can't get through them. Some of them are like, he's like, some of them, he's like, bro, you like, oh man, it's just like sad, because like he believed in me so much, bro. He was like, bro, I've already done everything, bro. He's like, I've done it all. He's like, since I was a kid, he's like, I sold out arenas, blah blah blah. And he's right. Bro, Aaron lived a fucking life, man. Like Aaron was like,
Oh yeah.
Aaron had a,
Anybody?
and it's like, and that's another thing upsets me is like how nobody's talking about that awesome fucking life that he did live. They're just talking about,
Yeah, I know.
they're just talking about
Or how
that shit.
or how special he was as a kid, man. If you look back to videos of him when he was a kid and you watch him perform, he has a real special glow in his eyes that
Bro, that's, bro,
anybody that knows what's up can see that it's not normal for a kid
he was
to
special.
be that, and to get a kid to perform and to be able to do what he did and to have that kind of capacity, like that is not regular at that age at all. Like he was a special kid, man. You know, like yeah, you know, everybody loved him when he was a kid, bro. That was the thing about it, right? The America and the world loved him. You know what I mean?
And I think
And I guess it's heartbreaking when, you know, they're done with you. Like that's the thing about the media, man. The media builds you up, and it builds you up so tall, man. But when they're done with you, man, they're fucking done with you, and it's ruthless. And the same people that they made people idolize, then they turn around and they demonize, you know. And people are real ugly too. People turn on them too,
yeah,
and it's just really ugly, man. At one point, these people admire them, and then they get to a point in their life where they feel like they can sit there and just be disrespectful and have, you know, disparaging comments.
yeah.
So it's fucked up process, but it's what happens, man. We've seen it happen over and over again with famous people, like, and it makes you wonder, right? Like, is any person like supposed to be famous?
Bro,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Aaron, no,
is there a way to do it healthy and well adjusted? Because I don't know if we've seen it.